Hey.
Hi.
Hey.
We are doing a worldwide Q&A today.
So we got questions sent to us via our Facebook page, basically about Australia, some of them are weird, some of them are really cool. But yes, we're going to answer all the questions that we received on our Facebook page. What is it like to live in Australia? And that was asked by our friend Nikki at Nikki's Makeup.
It's pretty cool.
I love living in Australia.
I wouldn't live anywhere else.
No.
And we've been to a fair few places.
Yeah.
I mean,
I would live somewhere else.
I could live there for a while, but I'd still want to come home.
I'd still call myself Australian.
100%.
I wish that Australia was closer to everything else.
Oh, yes. The fact that we have to fly minimum, New Zealand's only 4 hours, but minimum 10 hours to get anywhere outside Australia, except for our Kiwi mates, then it's forever. And the flights are horrendously expensive.
Yeah.
And horrendously uncomfortable unless you're super rich.
Yeah, and we're not.
No.
We're in cattle class.
We are. We can hear we're down with the fiddle players down the back.
Yeah.
If you're American, one of the best things about Australia is our free healthcare system.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
That is true. We actually got looked after really, really well with our healthcare.
Our money is coloured, so I can tell it apart from American money.
It's a very relaxed place to live. It's very chilled, relaxed. It's, everybody's just, cruising along in life.
Ingalore Dubs, their channel up here, has asked, why do Australians call broccoli broccoli? You don't call spaghetti spaghetti. Literally BROCOLEYE. I don't think we say it like that. Broccoli.
Yeah. Broccoli.
Broccoli.
Maybe our leaders
Are we sounding like we say it like broccoli?
Broccoli.
Broccoli.
Or do you say it broccoli?
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe do you say it broccoli?
And we're saying broccoli.
We're saying broccoli.
Same with spaghetti.
It's still spaghetti.
Yeah. So I don't really understand that question.
No.
Yeah.
But
Because even Adelaideans or South Australians over that side of the world, they don't even say it like that and they talk weird.
yeah. Okay, so next question.
So Miss Yvette, channel also above. What are your top 5 most popular food dishes? Ooh, I don't know if I could be 5.
Parmigiana is got to be up there.
Which is also known as palmy.
Or Parma.
Definitely one.
That's definitely one.
Fish and chips.
Oh, really?
From the chip shop.
But for any Londoners, UK, whatever.
Brits.
Yeah, you completely scale both sides of fish. So when we went to London, I was craving fish and chips. I went and got what I thought was fish and chips.
The chips are good.
There were still scales on the fish and it had been battered. Was that a mistake? Was I nearly poisoned for nothing?
I hope it was a mistake.
Oh, it put me off. It put me off fish and chips for a good 12 months. Even when I got home, I was like, I can't. I ate scales. It creeped me out. It really creeped me out. Steak. Steak is my top.
Number 3.
Steak is
steak
one.
should be well and truly above fish and chips.
Yeah, it is. It really is. I've never heard you say I want fish and chips over steak.
But thinking about Australian top foods.
Oh yeah, okay. A top 5.
Not our top.
Well, we're Australians. And these are my top 5. No, but okay, fair enough. Yeah, fish and chips.
Yeah.
But
I've got another one.
All right, we'll go.
Barbecue.
Oh yeah, an Aussie barbecue. 100%.
Fun fact, alright? Show of hands who have never eaten shrimp that has been cooked on a barbie.
That's
It doesn't happen.
Pavlova.
Ooh.
Pavlova. I'm going to insert a picture of a pavlova somewhere.
Our pavlovas are better than Kiwis, New Zealanders.
Yeah.
They think they do a better one, but
No,
it's ours, definitely.
say Vegemite on toast.
Vegemite sandwich.
Oh yeah, Vegemite and cheese.
Vegemite and cheese.
Yes.
Yeah, Vegemite. Something with Vegemite. You can do a lot of things with Vegemite.
Yeah. See,
Well,
someone would even put the Vegemite on their steak,
Yeah.
which is also in the top 5. Vegemite steak.
Vegemite scroll from the bakery. Vegemite cheese scroll from the bakery.
Yum.
Yum.
Yeah.
Vegemite.
And our next question comes from Stratton Live. Can you own a kangaroo? So there's two questions in one. So
Can you own a kangaroo?
No.
No.
No, unless you're a major zoo or have a license
Or like,
for
yeah,
a
if you
zoo.
get a license, you can. Or if you're like a sanctuary or whatever.
Yeah, if you're a sanctuary or
We
like
can't
a
just
carer.
go and buy a kangaroo and put it in the backyard.
Is the Australian Zoo really worth the travel from the States?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Australia Zoo. So we are in Geelong, which is bottom of Australia.
Southern.
Yeah, we're in the southern part. Australia Zoo is in the northern part, and we have been there, and it was amazing. It was pretty good. They've got lots of different animal encounters there too. So like you can pet a cheetah and pet a rhino. What else was there?
Well,
They were the two big ones that I was like.
but Australia Zoo is famous for its crocodiles and
Oh yeah, and Steve Irwin.
Steve Irwin. It's the Crocoseum. It's still owned by the Irwin family. Like,
And they're still there. They're
still there.
Like so, Bindi and Terry and Bob are still there. Robert, yeah, they still do their show, like the crocodile feeding and all that sort of stuff.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
They're very big wildlife warrior people. Like, it's great. They do a great job for that sort of stuff.
Yeah, that's a yes. Definite yes.
Yeah.
Do it.
Australia Zoo, yes.
100%.
This question comes from Fruity Nudie World.
I like that name. Well
Description
done.
link up here.
Yeah. Da-da-da.
Best holiday place to go in Australia for a family with 2 young children, age 8 and 7. We want to go next year, so actually any tips and advice would be great. And do you have a safari park? As I know your wildlife is absolutely astonishing.
Well, yes. Australia Zoo.
Yeah.
Queensland, north, hot.
I would say Queensland for kids.
Yeah, Queensland is sort of one of the biggest tourist attractions, especially with kids, because we've got a couple of theme parks there. So there's like Movie World, Dream World. What else is there? Sea World, Wet and Wild. They're the sort of the main, and Australia Zoo.
Yeah. Then there's a big shopping complex up there.
Cavill Avenue if you go to like Surfers Paradise.
So that's the beachy area as well.
Yeah.
Gold Coast. It's hot up there. I keep emphasising that because Melbourne is not hot.
No.
Geelong, Melbourne, we're right near Melbourne, the main city, so it's not hot down here.
But
It gets hot.
It gets hot, but it's a couple of weeks a year. It's not like there, it's hot all the time.
That's the thing, like in Queensland, like Surfers Paradise, it gets hot, but if you keep going north in Queensland, it gets tropical
yeah.
hot, so it's really humid, but also a lot of heat.
It's definitely like, it's a good family holiday
Yeah.
up that way. And there's a lot to do there.
Melbourne is obviously a big tourist attraction too. The city is huge. It has lots of like quirky spots to see and things to do. And like, there's the Melbourne Zoo. They do animal encounters as well. And then you go a little bit further down, Werribee has Werribee Open Range Zoo. And it's like you're in Africa. You sit on a bus and you tour around, which I'll put the link to a video we did there not long ago up.
So you could travel really like a few hours and go to the Grampians, which is a national park.
And the Halls Gap Zoo, link also here.
Yeah, that's a like sort of a local, smaller sanctuary and place. Like it's a zoo with a lot of native animals. So yeah,
there are animal sanctuaries everywhere that you can see, like koalas, kangaroos, echidnas. All the Aussie sort of icons are everywhere.
Dingoes.
Dingoes. Tassie devils. If you weren't just coming over for animals, etc., there's also Sydney, and that has all the main things like the Opera House, the bridge, which you can walk over and climb over. Sydney is unique. All the sort of random people from everywhere sort of communicate to their... Not communicate.
Commute.
Yeah, they all sort of congregate
They all go to Sydney, which like...
You see a lot of cool sights in Sydney.
But if you're into food, Melbourne's food. Melbourne.
And coffee.
Coffee in Melbourne. Yeah. The next question comes from Prevail. What's the outback like? Have you ever been to it?
Ooh, good question.
Yes.
Good question. You've been?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I've been. Have you?
I have.
Yeah.
Yes.
The outback is something so unique. Like, it's just endless nothing.
Endless desert, really?
Yeah.
It's very red,
It's red.
brown.
Fun fact: the soil and the ground all changes colour with the sunset. like what an African sunset kind of does.
It's pretty incredible.
It's so out there.
You grew up like in a truck, like
Yeah, so my family have interstate trucks, so I have travelled a lot in Australia and been out in the middle of nowhere. There's a lot of nothing out
just
there.
red dust.
There's a lot of
red dust.
Just dust and trees
And road trains.
and road
Road
trains
trains.
and road trains and just kangaroos and
Big. You want to say a
Yeah.
big kangaroo?
exactly. If you want to see a proper Australian kangaroo, go and do a tour of the outback.
Australian red.
They are huge, like
Massive.
6 foot tall, and
Easy.
and built like crazy, box you to death.
Yeah.
Well, they do. So if you get a good kick from a kangaroo, you will die.
Especially when the forest.
Yeah, especially when they are scary, but they're so adorable.
Yeah.
They're adorable, but they're scary. But yeah, it's amazing. Definitely something that everyone should at least spend a couple of days out exploring.
Yeah, definitely.
But with a tour group.
With a tour group,
'Cause
right?
you can get lost.
You can get lost, and I've heard of
And Wolf Creek.
Oh,
Wolf Creek will happen.
Kaylee.
Haley.
What?
Can't say that because now people are gonna Google
We're
that,
promoting
and
it,
then it's
saying,
gonna
but you might get killed.
yeah.
Wolf Creek is a local movie about a guy in the outback that kills tourists. So,
And
kills the tourists.
yeah, but
Lives in the outback.
no, it was based on
A true story. Google Ivan Milat and then you'll know what Wolf Creek's about.
Google
Don't
over
Google
that.
anything. Don't watch anything.
Yeah.
It's a very safe country.
Yeah.
We
are a safe country.
we've just killed Australia's tourism by like
Tourism.
400%.
So we've got kangaroos
Visitors.
that'll kill you. Great whites don't swim. Wolf Creek, Ivan Milat. What else we got?
Spiders.
Spiders, snakes, crocodiles. Oh, no,
Wombats are
crocodiles.
really deadly too.
Crocodiles.
Yeah, wombats are really no.
Okay, so we got a question from Spike Snyder. Is it true brothels are legal over there? Or is it like Vegas, Nevada in the US? If it is, why did Australia decide to keep it legal when other countries have banned it? So, is it true brothels are legal over here? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just an occupation here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Have
it's,
their own tax bracket.
Yeah,
they got-
exactly, yeah, yep.
They pay taxes.
It's not as like it is still a little bit sort of taboo, but
But it's not shady. Like we've got
it's not like you can get arrested if you do it properly and legally.
yeah, and like
Even people who don't do it legally and within an actual don't really get arrested for it, do they?
no prostitution's not.
Streetwalkers get arrested.
Yeah, but they get arrested for soliciting. It's different to prostitution. They're allowed to prostitute, but they're not allowed to solicit.
But brothels themselves,
Yeah, brothels-
as in an established venue is legal.
Licensed, yeah.
Yeah, and they're everywhere.
Yeah.
We have a pizza shop, so we deliver our to the brothel once or twice a week.
And they're nice.
They're lovely. They're just
great.
people.
Yeah,
They're just people.
Doing their job.
They're just people, exactly, doing their job, living their life.
Minding their own business.
Yeah.
paying their taxes.
But it is funny when you send the new delivery drivers there. You're like, here you go, and here's the address, and like all of us that have been around at the pizza shop for 10 years are like, off they go. And they always ring me. I think this has been a prank call. No, it's not.
It's
Just go knock on the
Let's
door.
go knock on the door.
So the next question is from That Guy Wyland. Check out their channel above. And it says, how often is one likely to come in contact with a kangaroo? I ask because they're my favourite animal. So skippies, aka kangaroos, are adorable, so I can understand why they're your favourite animal. And it depends on the area. So where we are, you could drive 5 minutes sort of down the highway and there'd be lots of them. Like lots of them. Just know, if you're ever driving around Australia and you see one, there's always more.
Yeah.
If you see one, just know that there are 10 more that you have not seen yet.
Like in the dark.
Yeah.
I think that, like, also just to sort of point out, like, densely populated areas of humans, you're not going to see them.
Oh yeah, they're not in our major cities.
No,
They're not in the backyard.
No, but in our little country towns, they are in the backyard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not in, say, Melbourne,
Not here.
Sydney, Surfers Paradise. Where, like the
Brisbane.
main cities,
The
you're not
major
going to see
cities.
them unless you go to a sanctuary.
Kyle Gilbert vlogs. Okay. How many snakes and/or spiders do you see on a daily basis? I know online they make Australia seem like a place where every corner is crawling in poisonous spiders or snakes.
That's because it is. Like everyone's like, oh yeah, come to Australia. I know, hey, it's fantastic here.
We just kind of went through the things that want to kill you, kind of thing. But like, let's
Snakes, not so much.
Yeah, let's break it down. Snakes. How many snakes have you ever seen
Maybe 2 in my whole life.
in the wild?
Yeah, in the wild.
Yeah, in the wild. So like when we're at
Wild.
Am's, I've seen them.
Yeah.
But you very rarely see snakes in the wild. Again, if you're in the city,
If you're seeing a snake in the wild, like if it's like at your feet,
You're somewhere.
you're in a bit of trouble.
Yeah,
but not only that, you're somewhere that you shouldn't have been in the first place.
you probably shouldn't be there.
But again, Queensland has a lot more snakes in populated areas because of the heat.
Yeah, because they try and...
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Victoria, not so much. But we do have them
We
here.
do have them
They're just
here.
not like in residential areas. But as for spiders, that is a whole new ballpark. They're everywhere.
They are.
They're everywhere. There's probably some in our house.
Yeah.
You don't see them.
No, but that's the
Much,
problem.
sorry.
You see the spider webs.
Yeah.
You see... No, yeah. They're everywhere.
I'm pretty sure that every Australian probably eats about 5 of them in their lifetime.
Oh, well done, Wiki
Was
fact.
there a sign?
But in our wood pile at the back, there has been some massive, like I'm talking ridiculously sized. I didn't even know what it was because I ran. I don't like spiders. Ugh. But it was that big
It was black.
and it was hairy and it was enough for me to go, I don't need wood today. And I walked back inside.
This question comes from Playtime Creations. What do Australians generally think of Americans? Positive or negative impression from someone who's never been here. Also, I think Aussies have probably the coolest accents in the world. Do you guys make fun of the way Americans talk?
So we've all been to America. So can't help with that aspect. But
Okay, so... I don't want to offend anyone. I really don't.
yeah, I was just like,
Personally...
do we pay you out?
Yeah, look, personally... I find I find Americans to be really, really gullible. So
Oh, yeah,
Like-
sorry. But yeah.
they're really naive, and it's not like
Not in a bad way.
it's not in a bad way, but like as Australians, we are so laid back that when you come up and like we've had people ask us, "Do you guys have koalas on the bridge on like the Sydney Harbour Bridge?" And, like, yeah.
And just yeah.
Remember the
Yes,
Eiffel Tower?
I know exactly what you. I know what story you're
Empire
thinking
State
of.
Building?
Yes.
The question was, do dingoes have like thumbs so they can open doors of cars and
Yeah.
tents and
How
stuff?
do they get in?
And I'm just like, hey, they're like a dog. It's
Yeah.
you know, but being an Australian, I just go, yeah, of course they do, because and
Drop bears are coming for
yep,
you.
drop theirs, and you know, people get paid to keep the koalas off the bridge, mate.
Yeah.
And it's just that's the sense of humour of Australia, and to me, Americans just go, "Wow, he said it, so it must be true."
Yeah.
So,
But
I've got a lot of American friends, and I don't want to upset anyone, but that's a lot of them that just don't believe anything you say.
but
So,
as for the accent, I love American accents.
yeah,
I love that there's so many varieties.
all within the one
Yeah.
country.
So many different variations of your accent.
What would be your favourite accent?
Southern.
Southern, yeah.
Southern.
I love the Southern accent.
I love the Boston accent.
Oh,
Really?
yeah, no, I love the Boston one too.
Boston.
Boston.
Boston. Oh, this is
Love
bad.
Is this
I
like the
can't-
Jersey? Is like the Jersey
Oh, New
accent?
Jersey,
or
love
New
that one
Jersey,
too.
New York one, like the
No,
old...
the New Yorker. What's the New Yorker like? Real.
Hey, I'm walking here.
We love it.
love
I
it.
think we actually like. I think Australians in general just love the accents.
Yeah.
Like we love American accents. Like
I love Americans.
you said, like that you love ours. We love.
love
Yeah, it's the
yours.
same thing. Like
The
you know,
problem with us is, so when we go to America, if we hear an Aussie, like say we're in like just and a space obviously just full of Americans, and then you hear that one other Aussie, you're like,
Pinpoint it.
Yeah, when you pinpoint it and you're like, we don't sound like that.
Do I sound like
Yeah,
that?
we don't
I
sound
don't
like
sound like that. But apparently we do.
But
I don't think we make fun of the accents.
No.
I think we'll try to
We'll try and mimic
impersonate.
it.
Yeah.
mimic.
Like we were watching Forrest Gump earlier.
yeah.
Oh, with Alabama.
We
Greenbow, Alabama.
run, Forrest, run!
I really can't do any accent though. I struggle with Australian. Like I really like. I struggle.
You butcher everything.
I struggle to speak English, let alone trying to do an accent. But I love American accents. Oh, now
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of one that I could actually attempt to do, but I just can't. I do butcher them all.
You do.
It's sad.
Do the Peggy Sue accent.
Oh, Peggy Sue's. I love Peggy Sue's. When we were in America, we went to Peggy Sue's diner. Where were we?
It's in between Vegas and LA.
Yeah,
I don't know
and
where.
it's like in the
It's on
middle.
the
It's in the
I-95.
middle of nowhere. Peggy Sue's diner. If you're traveling around, check it out. Don't bother eating the main meal. Go straight to dessert.
Go straight for the pie.
Next question comes from Maddie Geography TV.
Ooh, good
I
name.
like this one.
Ooh, good name.
Why the obsession with Vegemite? And why do you put beetroot on your burgers?
Oh, why not?
Okay, allow me to answer this. Okay.
But you're going to be wrong.
No, it will not be wrong. All right, you will both agree with me.
Mm-hmm.
The answer to both these questions is because it's the best.
Oh yeah, that's
Okay,
Problem
it's
solved.
simple.
Yeah.
Like
Beetroot.
beetroot on a
Yum.
burger. Yeah.
Beetroot on most things.
Yeah, beetroot
Subway.
by itself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Beetroot dip.
Beetroot dip.
But beetroot on burgers makes them refreshing.
Vegemite. Is there a
Vegemite.
Vegemite burger?
There's a Vegemite and cheese pizza at the pizza box. Geelong. Just saying.
Wow, what a shameless plug that was.
Wow.
The only pizza
Insert,
shop.
Come.
insert
I don't
link.
know.
Insert link here.
Only pizza shop in Geelong that has that for now.
Yeah, for now, until Darren Lyons sees it.
Until this video is
Yeah.
like, oh. Vegemite.
I love Vegemite.
Vegemite is amazing. That's
Vegemite
why.
is amazing.
I have to eat Vegemite probably 2 to 3 times a week. And not for breakfast, like most would think. I'd have it for dinner.
But that's the thing. Vegemite you can have for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. It
Yeah.
doesn't have a time of day. It's just anything.
The problem is with Australians, we all have different variations of
How much?
Vegemite. So I personally I cook my toast. So say we're having toast and Vegemite. Toast, I smother it in butter. Like my butter to Vegemite ratio is not the same. Butter, Vegemite. And then I make sure there's more butter than Vegemite. Whereas some other animals.
me, I will have just
Ugh.
butter and then Vegemite. But it's not super thick, but it doesn't go gooey like the way you do it.
Yes.
Love it, so I'll have heaps on. But I can go to, I can have heaps on it, and then I can go to having a
Tiny
little
bits.
bit on it. But I generally probably wouldn't do that.
Well, what's describe the taste?
That's,
It's like a stingy yeast.
I can't.
It's so
I
hard.
can't describe it.
It's too hard. It's Australian gold.
It's Australian. It's black. It's
Black
black
gold.
gold in Australia.
Yeah, well, yeah, it is. That's how they market it.
It's
So.
like eating tar.
Nobody likes it though. Overseas.
No one likes it.
no,
Yeah, I don't like it.
It's
No.
very
It's like-
unique Australian.
What was the thing?
Except our mates in the UK who
Yeah,
have
what are they? Marmite.
Marmite.
Oh, Marmite, no. That's
Oh,
What a
feels-
cheap
Tried
knockoff
it.
that is.
I know. It's like the penguins that are meant to be Tim Tams.
Oh, yeah.
Remember
Yeah,
the penguin
those
biscuits?
biscuits. No, oh,
The penguins
No.
that we had?
yeah, they were
No.
like
These are the Tim Tams. These are better than Tim Tams.
they
I was
were
like,
not.
no, they're not.
No, Tim
It's
Tams are another
an
good
abomination.
Aussie biscuit. But Vegemite, and I love that we can now buy. We have been able to for a while. Tubes, so we can take it with us overseas. This question is from Colossal Vids. Link above. How did you feel about the world's second last Blockbuster video store closing since it was in Australia? Blockbuster who?
Devastated. We'll give you 3 different emotions. What's
Yeah.
yours? Let's go happy.
Hey.
So we
Look,
have
let's-
Video Easy. and it was much better.
No. Like we had Blockbuster.
Yeah, no, we had Blockbuster. There was one just down the road, but nobody cared.
Like, let's face it, it was eventually going to happen because Netflix. But
Yeah,
lots of things of
but we really Video Easy was our local, especially for us, our local video store was Video Easy.
Wasn't it Leading Edge? But
no
Video
Easy.
What was the one down the road?
Yeah, now or before now, whatever.
Shut
after
now.
it was Leading Edge.
Yeah.
And Blockbuster was on Detroit Crescent.
The Video Easy was around when we were little.
Yeah, so if Mum took me to hire a video, it was from Video Easy. Yeah. So I'm sad that Blockbuster closed because
you don't want to see business.
you don't want to see.
No, you don't want to see businesses going.
But
I probably wasn't their best customer anymore. Anyway,
I don't think I ever rented a video from Blockbuster.
I think I may have because where I grew up, we had Blockbuster. I grew up in the city, not in the sticks out.
A Cheeky Life has asked, which we've pretty much covered, but it's okay. I'm pretty horrified of spiders and I constantly find them in my house here in Canada. Do you have that problem in Australia and are they usually really big? I've heard insects in Australia are much, much larger. Spiders are everywhere. Horrible, creepy little crawly. Blech. But
depending on what they are.
Yeah, some are bigger. Some of the more dangerous ones are small.
Yeah, the dangerous ones are small and they actually live in dark places, like we said. We get these ones that are like the garden spiders, and
they're creepy.
They're actually really fast, and they're actually really aggressive.
Yeah.
Like you'll go if you try and step on it,
it'll get you.
It'll turn and go for your foot, kind of thing. Next one comes from R&R Fan. So I know how summer in Australia is in December and winter is in June or July, opposite to most countries. So does it actually get cold during your winter or not too bad?
As we sit here with a beanie, scarf, jacket, jumper.
Yeah, pretty thick jumper.
It's currently July.
And it's
2019.
It's fairly cold. Like what to get up to today? Like
12 degrees.
Yep.
And we just did. So we do Christmas in July. Not as in every household, but like shops and sort of like themey parks. We'll do like a special Christmas in July.
Because we don't get a winter Christmas.
Because we don't get, our Christmas is you have the air conditioner pumping.
Yep.
Because Christmas Day it's usually about 35 degrees.
Which is like 110.
Yeah, and you're like it's sweating and it's barbecue weather. It's not like sit down turkey, although people still do that.
Yes.
Yeah, my family still do that. But
turkey, pork.
Yeah, it's generally, it is hot, it is summer, it's beach, it's ridiculous.
Out in the country, this is their question. Cool. When I think of Australia, I think of kangaroos. Are kangaroos something you can see in the wild?
100% yes.
Yeah. They're like...
pests.
They are pests.
Batang Helmet. Hi, I just want to ask, what's the best scenery in Melbourne? Thanks a lot. Best scenery in Melbourne. St Kilda. Luna Park is cool to look at.
It's like a little theme
park, but it's got a really cool like outer building. What else?
Yarra River.
Oh, Yarra River.
Eureka Tower.
Docklands.
What's the Anzac Memorial? What's that area?
Oh, the shrine.
The Shrine of Remembrance, and that whole grass area is beautiful.
Docklands.
Yeah, shopping in Docklands. DFO.
Teresa Barbale has asked, do you regularly see platypus?
I have never seen a platypus in the wild.
I've seen a platypus in a sanctuary.
Yeah, at the zoo.
Yeah, at the zoo.
But never in the wild have I seen a platypus. They are unique and hard to find.
Actually, we see platypus all the time. So
I'll just insert a picture, don't stress.
On the 20-cent piece is actually a platypus.
So every day.
Every day you see a platypus.
Not a real one.
No, I've never seen one in the wild.
No.
Never.
Just at zoos.
I don't even see it on the coin. I tap and go.
It comes from Soul Daddy. I love the name. That's cool. My question is a really important one. Are drop bears real, and how can one avoid drop bears when visiting Australia?
Oh yeah, they're real.
They are 100% real.
You know the scientific name for drop bears?
Is it koala?
Yeah. So just koalas, and also it's just koala. It's not actually a koala bear.
How does one avoid them? Just don't go in the bush.
No.
And they ain't gonna drop on you.
But at the same time, like,
They don't care about you.
Yeah.
They just want to eat the
Unless you're
eucalyptus.
No,
exactly,
honestly,
unless you are a eucalyptus tree, you've got not much to worry about.
that's all our questions.
Well, thanks, guys, and thank you to everyone, all the other YouTube channels, our friends from Facebook, some of our people that have followed us on Facebook. Thank you so much for all the questions. That's been really fun. That's been a good, little learning curve even for us.
Yeah.
We know who the animals are that use too much Vegemite and how to avoid drop bears.
And the kangaroos are very popular.
Yeah. I didn't realise that would be the...
You knew that you had the vibe, but yeah, there was a lot of kangaroo questions. So
There was heaps of kangaroo. Maybe that's all we're known for, is just kangaroos and drop
Kangaroos.
bears.
Kangaroos, drop bears,
Snakes.
Vegemite,
Yeah.
Spiders.
and things that can kill you.
So all the things that can kill you.
Yeah.
Maybe we should do a video on that, all the things that can kill you in Australia.
No thanks.
No demonstrations, but just la da.
I thought you were going, okay, so we're going to conquer fears. No, we're not.
Oh, no.
See you later.
Just let this white tail walk over your hand. No.
No, a balloon floating in the no, thank you. I'd rather have a spider on me than a balloon floating in my face.
Oh.
Anyway, you know the drill, guys. If you have liked this video or had a giggle at our stupidity, please hit like, subscribe. The little bell next to subscribe will give you a notification every time we upload. And
Share the video so
Yeah.
your friends can go, oh, look at these three idiots. you
yeah,
know.
look at those three Aussies and their weird accent, their Vegemite obsession.
Start freaking people out by calling them mate.
Yeah. Hey, mate.
Yeah, hey, mate. Thanks, mate. Just when somebody gives you something, just go, thanks, mate, and just walk away.
They'll be like,
They'll just be like, whoa, what happened?
Or do the real yeah, thanks, mate. Isn't that thanks, mate? Is that the Aussie accent? See, I told you, I can't even do an
Can't
Australian
even do an
accent.
Australian accent.
That was meant to be my Aussie ochre.
Ochre.
An Aussie ochre. There's one for
Aussie
you.
ochre.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, mate.
No, I'm not even
No.
going to try because I don't think you can.
Do it, do it,
No.
do it, do it, do it. Yeah, mate.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah,
Nah.
mate.
Oil.
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 All right.
Oil.
Thank you.
See you guys.
Bye.